Biatch.
You big dummy.
Yeah, that's right. House of Masculinity.
You big dummy.
It's Black Jack, ho.
Biatch.
That's right. That's right. Shout out to my comrades. Ghost that hoe. No fat bitches had to roast that hoe. Black Jack hit a
Biatch.
bitch from the back if her tits ain't flat. Comrades, let's go. I wish a simp would. This way we draw the line, homie, put it on the wood.
You big dummy.
No backbone, what a man without a spine. Suck up for love, he got them stepdaddy vibes. We in the house of masculinity. Shout out to my comrades, death to my enemies. And we make him pay the penalty. He got a whole lot of feminine energy. But if he ever run into me, he better run the other way, I hope he hearing me. I'm something like quick drop a bro. And I'm known to drop the raw in a bitch that was Black Jack, ho. House of Masculinity. It's Black Jack, ho. The House of Masculinity. That's right. Shout out to my comrades. Great day. Welcome to the House of Masculinity. I'm Black Jack. What it is, y'all? Wednesday, January 11, 2023. And hey, good morning everybody. I hope everybody feeling good. If you're here with me, I'm glad that you are, and I'm glad I'm here with you. And this morning we talking the difference in the so-called American Negro and the African. We talking about the physical differences. I want to point something out on y'all. And once again, I'm Black Jack, this House of Masculinity, and we make content for the real straight masculine men. You know, if that's you in the right place. If that ain't you, you can let the doorknob hit your ass with the Most High split your ass.
You big dummy.
You get the fuck on that. Or you can sit back and soak up some game. You know, we don't make no content for no lollipop ass niggas up in here. And we definitely don't do it for no $5 fakers. Y'all hit that like, you know. We do it for the real tribe. Salute. That's what we do it for. Like I say, we talking the difference in the physical difference in the Africans and the so-called American Negro. You know, and I put that little thumbnail up to point some things out. You know, you might want to examine it closely. But yeah, we're gonna read a little bit because reading is fundamental or funda Negro. You know. Cause a book a day keep a dummy away.
You big dummy.
We don't need them trying to play no third eye mind tricks on us. You know what I'm saying? We ain't with all that, you feel me? So we're gonna keep it real and we're gonna talk the real over here. And I wanna start off with this little article. Let me click on it so y'all can see. Y'all can get with me and read with me. You can follow along. This is from the National Libraries of Medicine. Thickness of the normal skull in the American blacks and whites. See, in the American blacks, not the African, the American so-called black, American Negro, American Indian, you know, the true native of the country, of the land, of the continent, from the top to the bottom, salute. Now this was written by, it might have been, I don't know, that looked like an African name. Person who wrote this, A. Adaloy, that look kind of African, strangely enough. I'm not sure. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. It look like an African name, that first author. Then K.R. Katan, and I don't know about that one. That might be Yiddish or some shit. Then you got FN Silverman. That gotta be synagogue of Satan. Silverman? That's like silver steam or gold steam. Synagogue of Satan. So we see who writing this. We got an African and a couple possibly Jews. Alright, abstract. Let me scroll it up so y'all can see. Salute, hit that like. Y'all check that merch store out, y'all. We cranking up the fire over there, you know what I'm saying? We got we got everything up and running, man. You see something you like, grab it. Support the house. Salute. You know what I'm saying? Alright, abstract. Normal skull thickness has been measured in a general hospital population of 300 American blacks, right? Negro, and 200 whites in America. In both groups, there's a rapid increase in skull thickness during the first 2 decades of life. First 20 years of life, you know, you're hard-headed, fat-headed, you know, getting thick. Followed by a small uniform increase reaching a peak in the 5th and 6th decades. So all the way up to you get the increase gets smaller and it stops around your 50s or 60s, right? The sex differences are variable, but in certain age groups, the females in both races have significantly thicker parietal and occipital. Is that occipital, parietal, and occipital bones? I think I'm saying, hey, any doctors in the house, y'all let me know that I get my English teachers out there. Y'all let me know if I got it right. Their male counterpart. You know, yeah, y'all females, y'all can be a little bit thick in the head. We know this. Salute to the ladies out there that support the house of masculinity. I see y'all. I be checking the analytics. I know it's a few of y'all in here. Salute to y'all. Hey, the frontal bone is thicker in the white male than in the black, and the occipital thicker in the blacks than in the whites. Some suggestions are offered to explain the sex and racial differences noted. All right, I'm just laying some foundation along with this thumbnail I got in the intro, which shows the African American. Then you got the African down here, right? You got the Asian, you know. Then you got I guess the Caucasian. You got male and female. They didn't show. They got the African American female. Then they got the African male. You know, but it's a lot of deception. But it's a lot of they're showing you though there is a difference, right? African American, a Negro is not no relation to Africa. You know, you might as well have said American Negro or Black American or Indian or whatever the other stuff you done called this. That you put in African American. But I see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't play no third eye mind trick on me. I see what you did right here. You let us know it's a difference though in the quote unquote so-called African American than in the African. You let us know. I mean, it look different. We don't look like this. This how them dudes at the store be looking. Salute.
You big dummy.
They don't even live by us. They don't party with us. They don't congregate with us. All they fuck with us is at the store. And we coming there by them stale ass chips and shit they be selling and your blunts or whatever. They don't even live by you. They live with the whites, right? They don't congregate with you. They don't marry amongst you. You don't even get in relationships with them. You know what I'm saying? They only deal with you to sell you them Fritos and them Swisher Sweets and all the other shit you niggas like to buy your lottery tickets and your Newports. That's all them Africans come to do with it. Come in your community and they stay in your community from sun up to sundown while the store open. Then they haul ass and get out of Dodge when that sun go down. They go out there with the whites.
You big dummy.
They never mixed and bred with your people, even in the past. Fool, ain't no African coming up in no Native American, Negro, Indian tribe talking about congregating and influencing with them. They only wanted to trade with you, just like they're doing now. Salute. It's all about the dollar. They don't interbreed and mix with you. Let's get that clear. Let's go back to this reading though. Go to this other article. Point out what I'm saying even further. This is this article here, y'all might see. You got to pay for this one. See, that's why I need y'all help, man. You know what I'm saying? I make a little money, but the brother do got bills to pay with the little money I make. You know, so I be wanting to bring this info. I get a lot of it free. Somewhere I do have to buy. I spend my own money a lot of the times, but it's all good because I enjoy doing this. But with y'all support, we can do even more. Like this one costs to read. They won't let you read this free because it's telling a lot of truth here. This is on Wiley Online Library. They want to charge a Naga for the Naga history. You motherfucking bitch. Now you just give it up free. You want to hide the truth? You want to put a fee to it, huh? Racial features in the American Negro Cranium. Synagogue of Satan, motherfuckers. Hey, the publication of this research was financed, yeah, somebody paid for it, by the Dr. Carlos F. McDonald Research Fund. Racial features in the American Naga. American Naga. Stronghold of the Naga in the American cranium. Researching your cranium, you fat head nigga. You big black nigga. You know what I'm saying? Looking at your head, right? T. Wingate Todd and Barbara Tracy. Now, they ain't gonna give us this whole PDF file. You gotta pay for it, right? It costs like $25 or something. I might buy it, but I ain't buying it today. Fuck the synagogue of Satan today. I might buy it though. But check out the contents. Let's get some drop from the contents. Let's do a little investigation right from the table of contents, because the table of contents telling us what's in the contents, right? It's gonna tell us it's even worth $25. Introduction. Characteristics, features of the Negro skull, right? Normal frontals, blah blah blah. Let's skip down. The comparison with the series of white skulls. But check this: the comparison with an African series. You are not them. They are not you. I keep telling y'all this. You ain't come from over there. God made you right here. You want to accept it. You want to bastardize your name. Your father made you right here from the jump. You is not them. They telling you clearly. You got a doctor telling you in a finance article. Article of finance, and they want to pay for you to get the drop because they find they had to pay. The racial features in the American Negro cranium is nothing like the features of the African. They had to compare it with the African. They compared it with the whites, right? You not them. They're not you. Let's go read some more about all this, man. Because people get this shit twisted, man. They're talking about like, oh, Nagas gotta come from one place, fool. Naga was everywhere. When God made the Naga, he put the Naga everywhere. On every piece of land on the earth, there was a Naga there. What the hell y'all talking about? All Nagas come from one source. You stupid. You gotta be dumber than a motherfucker. If you think all the Nagas came from one place, you gotta be stupid. I don't care what Charles Darwin told you. That Yiddish speaking motherfucker. Charles Darwin was a Jewish pseudoscientist. Salute.
You big dummy.
He told you everybody came from Africa. Your dumb ass believed it. You dumb Naga. Well, the Most High told you he put the Naga everywhere. Okay, he put you in the promised land and you want to give it up. You trying to move on to Africa? You trying to be a Pan-African booty scratcher? Think I'm a Pan-American nigga. What about the Pan-American slave trade? Let's talk about the enslavement of the American Naga, the Indians, like the Creeks and the Muskogee, and everybody you want to call a freedman, right? Who was born free. Racial features in the American Negro cranium. Talking about the same article we was just looking at, right? No, we was looking at differences. This about the racial features, right? We was looking at what the other one said. Hold on, let's look back. Yeah, that was the racial features. Yeah, this the one you got to pay for. So this is another article talking about it by Todd T.W. Tracy B. You know, they don't want to let you get it, so we got people that's giving us little bits and pieces. American Journal of Physical Anthropology, you know, the study of the skull, right? 1930. You know, they dig a skull up and they say, damn, what kind of skull that is? That's an American Naga skull. They find it in the bottom of the dirt, right? They said, damn, that had to be a Naga. They find another skull, they can tell you, hey, this is this type of person, right? I'm telling you, it's a difference in that, man. You know, all skin folk ain't kinfolk, and all kinfolk ain't skin folk. You get it? A detailed study of the American Negro male skull and a comparison of it with both African and white series demonstrates but a single type of Negro cranium of characteristic features. A single type of Negro, not a single type of African, a single type of a Negro. I tell you, a single type of American, a single type of American cranium. They studied it with both the African and the white. I'm saying, and they want to now look at this. You know, this is a hijack here. They want to explain why you different than everybody. This they reason. This how they explain you away. This how Johnny come late to the colonizer, who nobody don't even know how long he been on the earth. He coming exploring everywhere. When the Naga like you exploring shit, we been knew about this. You talking about he found and everything. You ain't found shit. We been here. The Naga sitting back like, fool, we been knew about all this. You out here talking about the explorer. Ain't nothing to explore. What the hell you doing? The Johnny come late and nobody know where he came from. Possibly a cave. And he talking about you, the hybrid. There is nothing, and he the one got Neanderthal DNA, not you. There is nothing characteristic of stock in stature and suture pattern but the cranium. And its growth passes through certain definite successive phases and the interruption of growth. Blah blah blah. See, they want on this one. See, let me tell you, they want to charge you for this knowledge. They want to charge you to know you different. Right here, he wanted email within 6. I don't trust his email within 0 to 6 hours. It's supposed to give me that instantly. $19.90. Give me your credit card, huh? Yeah, for the truth. No, I know what the truth is. I don't need your information. I know the truth, motherfucker. You know what know what I'm saying? Yeah, cause we know about the skull of the American Naga, man. All we gotta do, man, we don't need them, y'all. You gotta pay that little funk ass $20 for 0 to 6. All I gotta do is go right here. Luzia. Yeah, we already know we different. Y'all ain't tell us nothing new. We don't need you to tell us we different, bitch. You need us to tell you something. You know what I'm saying? Stroll this on down. The story of Luzia, the oldest human skull found in the Americas. You know the Naga, American Naga, Luzia. We talked a little bit about Luzia before, right? Oldest skull found in the Americas, right? The American Naga, the American Indian, it's the oldest one there, right? We're talking about a Paleo-American. We're talking about an ancient American. We're talking about a quote-unquote first American. We're talking about an original American, the origin of the American, right? We're talking about Luzia, when the fire ripped through the Museo Nacional Rio de Janeiro in early September. The world mourned the loss of a massive collection of historical artifacts and research that cemented the past and future of Brazil's people. Oh, the Nagas in Brazil. Egypt. Look at the museum housed the largest collection of Brazilian indigenous ethnology, Egyptian artifacts. Egyptian artifacts in America. Picture that. The Promised Land. They gave us some info, y'all. And a paleontological collection that made the Institute a beacon of history and culture. And who burned it down? 2018. Somebody burned it down. Why? Because they knew the skull of the oldest Naga was in there. They knew Luzia was up in that piece. Fair use, YouTube. You know, fair use clause. We want to enact the fair use clause. We can use other material for documentary evidence, you know what I mean, for research and for educational purposes, to critique and review. So we're gonna do a little, we're gonna exercise our right to fair use right here, right now, YouTube. Don't get mad at me because I'm making educational videos about the history of the American Naga. Don't get mad. There she go, the oldest skull found in America. After the anthropologists got their hands on it, and they remade it to show you who the American Indians, so-called American Indian, so-called American Negro, black, whatever you want to label it. They show you who it is right there. It's Luzia. You know what I'm saying? It remains. Yeah. It remains Luzia. Go look up Luzia. Take time to go study that. If you don't already know, Luzia, a reconstruction of the oldest skeleton in the Americas. Yeah, that's what it said at the beginning, right? The reconstruction, looking like Harriet Tubman, looking like your auntie or somebody, your grandma. All she missing is a binding. I can Photoshop a binding on it, man, and more of that motherfucker. Goddamn. Hey man, I'm just keeping it real, man. Reconstruction of the oldest skeleton in America, American Naga. Can't make it up. Definitely can't make it up, right? I'm Blackjack, House of Masculinity. Stay in my house and we'll let the doorknob hit your ass with the most I split your ass. And we out. Peace.